Hi, I'm Blue Jay. Welcome. Let's tap in with our fairies today and see what our message is. Woo, can't talk. That's a norm. What's our message? Ooh. Nobility, grace, gratitude. I cannot say her name. Atheling? She looks really sad for having gratitude. Can I just say that? Look at her face. She's just like, oh yeah, thank you very much. Like it's someone that like is going to an award ceremony and they're just like, I feel like this event is stabbing me in the face. Like, I feel ingratitude. That's what I feel. I feel the opposite. Guides and masters, fairies, what is our message? Seven of Wands. The Knight of Cups. The Hierophant. The Two of Cups. You had to fight for a relationship, and now that you had it, or now that you have it, sorry, you're kind of like, heavy is the head that holds the crown? Like there's a weight behind it? Why is this relationship? Let's clarify this nobility, grace, and gratitude. Why is she so sad? What's this weight that I'm seeing? The Ace of Cups. The Six of Coins. The Nine of Swords. This relationship is more than you bargained for. This person wants too much. They're super, super, super needing. They're bleeding you dry. They're stealing all the jewels off your crown. And you're feeling a little defensive over it. You wanted to be here, now you don't. Now all it's doing is making you feel like, what am I here for? The Empress. That's the funny thing is, I feel that that's how she is too. Like, with those rays coming out of her head, it almost reminds me of the crown. This person isn't worthy of you. This person isn't worthy of you. Guides and masters, what's our advice for this relationship? What's our advice? Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. I know what's going on. The Tower. Oh my goodness. The Ten of Swords. So we went from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Honey, this is saying you're throwing a temper tantrum because you're not getting what you want out of this relationship. You want them to chase you. You want to be spoiled. You want to be treated like a princess. But instead, they're the one who wants to be chased. They're the ones who want to be spoiled. They're the ones, you know what it is? It's a role reversal. You're the man and they're the woman. Traditionally speaking, I don't want to put labels on that, but if you want to traditionally look at historically how men and women have acted, this person wants to be chased, this person wants all the goodies. And you're like, this is not what I'm looking for, honey. This is not what I am looking for. And so you're like, yay! Yay, I have a relationship. And I'm like, this is not what I wanted. The Elven Queen, introverted, burden, responsibility. Same thing. Heavy is the head that holds the crown. That's it. This is legit that card. And it's almost like you're getting married to someone that you know. Let's see if I can put this. It might not sit. You're getting married. It's almost like you're getting married like forcefully, like an arranged marriage. And this person's just going to suck the life out of you. And you're like, no, thank you. So your advice is to get out of your head and don't throw a temper tantrum because you're not getting what you want. Okay? Why is this relationship coming in for us? The devil. Oh my goodness. The Two of Coins. The Queen of Coins. I'm not going to show her because she's showing her tatas. And the Three of Cups. You got what you asked for. You wanted this person so bad, and you got it. And now you're dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. Yep, got what you wanted. Three of Wands at the bottom, just sitting there as I'm talking. You wanted this person so bad, now you got him, and you realize they ain't all that in a bag of chips, and now you're knowing, oh my God, what do I do? This is not what I'm looking for. Guides and Masters, how do we get the relationship that we're looking for? Initiate, curiosity, open, warm. This is telling me this relationship is going to prepare you for the next one. That squirrel back there is what's telling me that. And the season's changing. Because, like, I can see the flowers in her hair reminds me of spring, but this right here is fall. There's something that needed to happen for you to realize what you truly wanted. That's first off. So this needed to happen. I think you needed to purge this person out of your system. You might have been obsessed with them a little bit. Might have had a really bad crush, put them on a pedestal, like enjoyed the chase. The pursuit. And now that you caught him, you're like, no thank you, honey. So how do we get what we want? Well, let's ask, how do we get what we want from this person that we're already stuck with? How do we get what we want from this person that we're in a relationship with? The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of repeating cards in this reading. What this is saying is you're going to get what you want out of this relationship, but it's just going to take a little bit more time than it normally did. Patience is your virtue. The Eight of Pentacles is like you have to sit there and I almost hear you got to give yourself a pep talk. Because this person wants so much energy, the thing that you got to do on the back end is to give yourself a lot of energy. Give yourself, and that's why, like, I read the card, but I look at this woman's face, and she's kind of like, I'm going to go hide in the trees for a hot minute and go do me. I think that's what you need to do. The balance of giving in a relationship is making sure that you're giving yourself enough so that you have enough to give to other people. And if you do that and spend enough time on yourself and self-love, it's going to flip it around and this person will come around. So guides and masters, if we give ourselves a ton of love, follow this advice, where is this relationship going to go? Like, what's going to end up happening between this couple? The Eight of Coins again. Judgment. Ooh, it's going to be some work, honey. The Four of Cups. The Two of Wands. Oh, this is saying, do you really want to? It's saying, do you really, really, really want to? You're going to ask yourself, is this what you want to do? So yeah, you're like, if they're taken from me, why would I want to give? Why would I want to give? Like, that's what you're saying. There's sarcasm in this. Being like, I don't want somebody. I want someone to chase me. I want someone to love on me. I want to feel the love. And it's saying, okay, but this is what you wanted. Is this person ever going to give us what we're looking for in a relationship? Page of Swords. Woo! The Chariot. The Emperor. Yeah, they are. They're going to bring it, baby. Oh, they're going to bring it big, hardcore. Be patient with this person. You're about to walk because you feel like they're being the femme and you're the masculine or whatever the case may be, or they're just too needy. But they're going to flip it. Just give them time. Have a good one.